What's going on, guys? Gadgets 123 here, just bringing you another video. I want to thank you guys for watching the channel, liking, subscribing, and also all the views. Do appreciate all the you know all the views, the love you guys are showing. Thank you very much. Definitely motivates us to make more videos. If it's about reviews or phone or whatever, we'll bring it to you when we can. And definitely like you guys watching and enjoying and supporting the channel. All right, so let me get this quick video for you guys. This is basically for a Note 8. Basically works also for a Note 9. Okay, this phone was brought to us from a customer, and what happened, it had a pin. Now let me show you. I already removed the pin, but I'm going to show you from scratch how it worked. So I had something like this, like one of these pins, numeric pins. So if you basically did the pattern wrong or the numbers, you couldn't do anything. So you were locked out. So he wanted us to, restore the phone to factory to remove that pin. Okay, so in order to do that on these phones, unlike the older models, which this is the S6, for instance, this one, if you press the power button, and now mind you, it has the pin, right? But let's say I don't know it, for instance. If I hold just the power button, just by itself, I could turn it off and do a restore on it by the, pressing the correct buttons. On the newer models, on the S8, on the Note 8, S8, Note 9, so forth, you can do that. This has already been done. If you try to hold the power button, you won't get this screen. What you're gonna get is it's gonna say, type in the pin in order to turn off the phone. So it doesn't give you the option like the older models gave you, that you could just press the button and turn it off and then do the holding the button and all that stuff to restore it. These newer models, when you do that, it will tell you, in order to turn it off, you need to put in the pin. So again, you don't have the pin, so you can't turn it off. So first thing you have to do before you do the restore is you have to hold down the down button. Forget about the Bixby. Well, let me go over the buttons. This is the Bixby, down, up, power button. That's all. So let's say this screen had the the numeric lock or whatever lock. Okay, you can't get out of this screen to do the actual reset, the factory reset. So you have to first turn off the phone, but again, you won't be able to. The best way to turn off the phone via the keys is holding the power button and the down button. When you do that for a good 5 to 7 seconds, the phone will turn off. Now, when the screen goes completely black, that's when you have to switch the buttons and hold it so you could go to the recovery screen. The recovery screen is the screen that you would do to reset the phone, to get the factory the factory setting to reset the phone. So the first thing we have to do is turn off the phone. Again, you won't be able to turn off because it has that numeric button. So this is the first step. We have to hold the power button, okay, which is here, and the volume down. When the screen goes completely black, the whole screen goes black, you let go of the down button, you hold up the volume button, power button, and the Bixby button at the same time. That will give you to the recovery screen. Now, for instance, if you're in this screen, you could just turn it off and do what I'm just telling you, which is power, Bixby, volume up, and that will take you directly into the recovery screen. So we're going to do both ways. All right, let's say, for instance, let's make believe it has the pin, so we can do this. We can't do this. We cannot turn it off. Okay, so we're gonna have to turn it off via the buttons. So we're gonna hold the volume down and the power button, okay, until the screen goes black, and then we'll switch our buttons by holding up, Bixby, and power. All right, first we'll turn off the phone, volume down and power. it looks like it's gonna take a, it took a picture. Doesn't really matter. Keep holding. Turn off. Now switch. Now I'm holding up, volume up, Bixby, and power. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. That's it. Let it go. Once you see the little droid, you could let it go, and that will take us directly into the recovery screen. And again, that's how you would do a factory restore. And then from here, you have the options to do a restore. Pretty simple. Keep in mind that the restore, like I told our customer, will not remove the Google lock. That's an additional thing you have to do, but at least it will remove the passcode lock. So if it's, for instance, your phone and you forgot the passcode, you remove the passcode lock. They'll take you to the, you know, when you're starting to set it up, it will take you to the Google part, and then you put in your email address and your password and so forth. If you don't know the email and password, then that's something else you have to do, but that's not part of this video. That's going to be in another video, and that's something else you have to. That's a Google removal that you have to do on these phones, because you have to remove the Google lock in order to bypass and go to the main screen. But again, that's something else. We're just doing the reset now. Now, once you're here, you do a volume down to choose whatever you want. For instance, we'll do a wipe data factory reset. Press this button, and that will reset the phone. We're not doing it because we already did it. So I'm gonna just do a reboot now, and it's gonna reboot the phone and take me back to that screen that I was there originally with the welcome screen. That's basically it, guys. That's the best way to do a restore, especially when you have a passcode lock and you can't just hold the power button off to turn off the phone. So you have to go through these steps in order to get to the factory. So you have to, let me repeat that, you have to hold the power, volume down together for a good about 7 seconds until you see the black screen, and then real quick switch your buttons. Now you press up here, the power and the Bixby button, all three at the same time until you see the droid guy. And once you see the little droid picture, you let everything go and you're good to go. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it again, but this time without doing this, because we're in this screen. So let's say you have a phone, for instance, and it's on, on this screen. For some reason you want to do a factory reset. You don't have to do the volume down and power, because you could literally just turn off the phone in this actual screen. So I'll show you real quick. You see, look, power off, it will turn off the phone completely. So since you don't have to do that whole volume down and power to turn off the phone, all you have to do here is, Bixby, volume up and power, and that will take you directly to the formatting phone when the phone turns back on, because you were able to turn it off, and you did not have to go through the bypassing the password. So I'm doing it real quick one more time so I could kind of show you. Again, it should take me directly to the droid. There it is, the little droid guy. So I didn't have to do the volume down and power and then switch real quick into the volume up, power, and Bixby, because I was able to turn it off. So again, you get both options, guys. You have the first option, which is when you have the passcode, and then the second option is if you're able to turn off the phone and just want to do a factory reset. Guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. You got any other videos you want me to talk about, anything, any kind of issues you have with your phones, let me know. I'll try to see if I could help you guys. Anything else, just let me know. All right, thanks for like, comment, subscribe, guys. See you guys later.